Hey guys, this is Super Retrocade. So what I thought I would show today is this is my Consolized Neo Geo MVS, and this is my arcade cabinet. So what I'm looking at doing is integrating my Neo Geo MVS into my existing arcade cabinet. So my arcade cabinet is running a flat panel with a Sonos beam and the X-Arcade Tankstick, and then I currently have an Xbox One S in there and a Sega Dreamcast in there. And the way that I kind of do this to make it turnkey is I have two power strips back here, and they both they both have like remote switches where you can control when their power turns on and off by hitting switches, which I have located on the left hand side of the arcade cabinet. So I'm able to just hit a switch on the left hand side and it'll turn either one of those power strips on. And then the Xbox One S, I actually just hit the power button on the controller, which I have kind of concealed up in this little storage area in the cabinet. But what I did with my Consolized Neo Geo is I have Terra Onion's Neo SD flash cart for it, so that you can play all the different Neo Geo games through one cart. And then I bought these adapters that X-Arcade had actually recommended. They are these joypad converters. They're kind of generic, but they're what X-Arcade recommends. So up in my arcade cabinet I have like a switcher where I can switch between which system my X-Arcade Tankstick controls are connected to. So like position 1's the Xbox, position 2 is the Dreamcast, and then 3 will be the Neo Geo. So then the other thing that I had to do was, since my Neo Geo outputs component to go to my CRTs and stuff, I had to put some sort of, analog to HDMI converter in there. So I have a RetroTink 2X Pro line doubler in there, which will take the 240p signal from the Neo Geo and turn it into 480p over HDMI for my HDTV. So I also have that on the same power strip, so that when I hit the power button on the left hand side, that scaler will turn on as well. So right now I've got everything connected. So what I'll do next is I'll fire it up and kind of show you guys how it works. Okay, so to demonstrate how this works, up inside of this little hatch here I have this switcher that allows me to switch between which systems I'm connected to. So I already have that set to Neo Geo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the remote and just turn on my HDTV. And then on the side over here I have these guys mounted. So over here I just hit the power switch. And that one was actually the Dreamcast. So I'm gonna hit the other one for the Neo Geo. So now the Neo Geo just turned on, and the RetroTink 2X Pro turned on for my scaler. And then I can just scroll through my systems, or scroll through the games on the flash cart using my arcade stick. So this is an X-Arcade Tankstick that I created a custom overlay for using paint.net and had printed, and then I replaced all of the buttons and micro switches with like competition level San Juan stuff, so they're like super smooth. So I'm gonna find like, where's like baseball stars or shock troopers. So I can go left and right on the joystick to do like page up, page down. But I'm gonna find like baseball stars let's do Baseball Stars 2. And then what's happening here is my Neo Geo flash cart's gonna erase the previous game that I played from memory and load Baseball Stars 2. And what is also cool about playing Neo Geo this way is on my X-Arcade Tankstick there's buttons on the left and right side, and those actually act as the coin buttons. So I'm able to just, when the game fires up here, and this is all 100% real Neo Geo arcade hardware. So I'm just gonna hit the button on the side of my Tankstick here to insert coins. So I just inserted 11 credits. I'm gonna hit player 1 start. And I can choose 1 player or 2 player. Oh, I accidentally selected 2 player. So I'm actually gonna start it over. So I'm just gonna turn off the system and turn it back on. And then since Baseball Stars is the last game that I loaded, it's actually already in memory. So if I do launch current game, I don't have to wait for it to flash this time. It'll just do it because it's already in the flash cart's memory. So this is 100% real hardware. So at this point, it's like you have a Neo Geo arcade cabinet or arcade machine. The only difference is you're playing on a flat panel instead of a CRT. And I believe the only lag is the TV's handling of 240p. And there may be very slight controller lag, but I'm not sure if there is or not. Because I'm kind of doing like I would imagine there's some sort of conversion being done by those adapters. But I think it's very minimal. Oh. Oh. Then if I want to play a different game, turn it off, turn it back on. And I've got the Unibios in my Neo Geo so that you can do different stuff, like you can play AES or MVS versions. You can choose whether or not you have game saves or you do quarters. And you can do like Game Genie type stuff. So let's play like We could play Metal Slug, but that's like too common. Let's play Neo Turf Masters. This is a really sweet golf game on the Neo Geo. Might be kind of big though, so it might take a while to actually flash here. The Neo Geo has mostly fighting games and shoot 'em ups, but they have some. There's enough awesome like games that are outside of that realm to where it's still a really awesome system to collect for and to play. And Neo Turf Masters is one of the cool kind of outside of the norm games for Neo Geo. And the other thing that's cool about Neo Geo is like the guy who made my Consolized Neo Geo, he was really good about like, you know, actually responding to you through email and stuff. And on that other screen, you saw that Neotropolis guy who does the Unibios, and he's actually like communicated with me through email. So it's kind of cool that Neo Geo, it seems like it's really a community that loves Neo Geo. I'm going to play as the technician. Let's play in Australia. Okay, so my hole is there. There's no wind. Try to get up in that 100. Ooh, get out of the water. Good. That was a pretty good shot. So this one I don't want to hit it as hard. Ooh, I want to hit it harder than that though. Ooh, ooh. Gosh. Yeah, I'm not great at this game. It's hard to determine how much power. Double bogey. Maybe I'll do better on the next hole. We'll see here. Yeah, the animations and stuff in this game are really cool. All these little scenes they do.
Hole number 2, 422 yards, par 4.
So let's see here. There's slight wind. I'm gonna go to the right a little bit here. Try to get 100%. Ooh. So I think I'm still 130 yards from the hole. Slight wind. Just going to compensate for the wind a little bit. Oh. Jeez. I thought that the club that I would use to get out of the bunker would have sliced me not that far. Get in there. Jeez. Oh. Oh, this looks like a wild one. See, there's some wind. Oh, that's pretty. Ah! I wonder, can I even go left and right on these putts? Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's a little better. A little happier animation there. See how bad's the wind? Just a little slight. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, great. I clipped the tree. It says stayed on the fairway. Or got on the fairway. See, the wind's changing on me each stroke, too. Oh, get on the green. I'm gonna go a little to the right. Because I think there's a little contour in the green. Yes! So this is Super Retrocade, and that's my Consolized Neo Geo MVS and my arcade cabinet. I hope you enjoyed. I think it's pretty cool. Thanks for watching.